Hello, YouTube. What's up, guys? This is Sully. I have an unboxing, or in this case, an unbagging. Unbelievable. You know, you think it's just, I laugh when I see this. You know, it's like, come on. So, got to pick up this last Saturday. I'm sure there's tons of videos on these shoes already, but this is a very special shoe to me, just like all shoes are to sneakerheads, right? But this shoe is a very special shoe to me because I actually had this shoe back in the early 90s. And the way I got the shoe was, you know, historic for me because I had 50 bucks. Good friend of mine had these shoes. You know, his folks were well off and, you know, he got anything he wanted. So I had 50 bucks and I kind of bet him a game of one-on-one, $50 for his shoes. And it's not as glorious as it sounds because the shoes were pretty beat up at this point already, but I wanted them. And we went head to head, and basically he walked away with my 1990-91 Reebok Reverse Jams, which were terrible. I think they were the Reggie Lewis tennis shoe, I think it might have been. And I walked away with these, and for me, even though they were, you know, dinged up and they had some, you know, heavy creasing. I mean, we played basketball in the shoes back then, right? So I'll quit the story, but yeah. So unbagging, there's holes already in here, which is pissed because I was really looking forward to getting a nice box for these. So I'm gonna put this down for 2 seconds and rip this bag open. All right, here we go. So as you can tell by the box, this is the Command Force pumps, the Billy Hoyles or David Robinsons, or how I hustled a used pair of Nikes. So picked these up on Saturday, got up super early. Looks like I didn't need to because I think there's still a ton in inventory, a ton in stock. And could not wait to get these because, again, these shoes are fucking special to me. I mean, yeah, they're boots. And I actually am going to play in these. So I think I've said in most of my videos, I try to play in all my shoes. I think the only shoes I don't play in are my Bred 4s, my Bred 3s, and my white cement 4s. I don't play in those at all until the next release. And then once I get the next release, and I'll tear up the previous pair. But these will be on the court this weekend somewhere, either in the driveway or in the gym, because I am old and my knees are already shot. So I'm not a performance nut. I'm not going to tell you how it pulls too tight on the toes or my heels isn't. I mean, shit. I grew up playing with Pumas and Avias, so I could play on bricks. This is a nice shoe. This is a lot lighter than the original. Maybe the original was heavier because it had all that dead skin in it, but this is a nice shoe. Man, this is just as I remembered it. I don't see anything different from this shoe from how it was back in the day. Maybe the tongue isn't as puffy as it was, maybe. I want to say the tongue seemed like it had more of that Michael J. Fox flair to it before. Let's give it the test. Alright, well, I'm sure it works. I don't know how they fit yet, of course. The originals, I mean, they fit like a glove because they were used that I had. But these look like they might fit like the 180 mids. And if that's true, I better go ahead and put some of that foot powder on the sides of my foot, because that means this shoe's going to be a little snug. And for me, going up half a size doesn't really resolve the tightness on the sides. But the quality looks good. Leather is, it's that, I'm not going to complain about the leather. I just don't do it. Most of the shoes I had when I was a pup were used anyways. Beautiful. Beautiful shoe. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen a video on this, but for me, this is my first look. I didn't make it anywhere in person to get these, so this is really, man, I can't wait to rock these. I'm gonna wear these motherfuckers tomorrow. So yeah, 180. I'm sorry, no, Command Force finally, and they're still sitting on shelves. So for 200 bucks, go get yourself a pair, and you'll get a nice box. And you know what? I was giving Foot Locker a hard time about that unbagging. Surprisingly enough, I'm not a box head. I just, but if I ever lose my job and shit starts going south, the box to me only carries value when I have to throw the shit on eBay to sell it. So the box is actually in decent shape for it being in a bag. I've seen worse Jordan boxes come from Nashville, double boxed, beat to shit. So this is actually a really nice box. Very nice. Yeah, so cool. Thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Give me a thumbs down if you think it's a waste of time or horrible or terrible, whatever. And yeah, Command Force, David Robinson. Awesome. You guys peace out. I am out. Have a good one.